Hey everyone, how's it going? Today is VLC day number 13 for me. And I'm in bed still because, well, I got up and got ready, obviously, seeing that I have makeup on, my hair is fixed. But, I just still have the worst cramps, and Tom is like struggling to get here, I guess, because it's like tiny, just like spotting basically. And I'm like, come on, let's just get this show on the road and get done with, you know? That's kind of my thing with Tom, like, let's hurry it up. But I did have a goose egg this morning, which is fine, so I still stayed 221.2. And, you know, I'm just preparing to stall or gain even with Tom here, finally, starting at least, for the next few days, so no problems with the goose egg. I have a couple things I wanted to talk about. I'm not like a crampy person when I get my period, but this time I am like, I'm in so much pain all the time. And now I'm not really just having cramps in my lower right anymore. It's kind of moved to all over. So I'm sure that it's just Tom cramps, which is, I don't know. I used to make fun of people that would like call out sick because they had their period because of cramps, but now I'm like, oh, I'm starting to get why, because it is horrible. So anyways, today should be a good day. We're going to my sister's house to hang out with my little nephew. He's 2 years younger than me. But, and his wife, and they're coming over. I haven't seen them in a while, in like a month, so that will be nice to see them. We're playing in a volleyball tournament next Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So we're just going to practice with them, throwing the ball around and playing, and it'll be a lot of fun, I think. So, okay, two things I want to talk about besides the cramps. Number one, today yesterday all day I was totally lightheaded, like every time I even got it from just sitting down. Really, really lightheaded. And today I'm having that as well. So I read Pounds and Inches again, and he does talk about, I wanted to bring it up and read it to you guys actually, about the blood sugar thing. Of course, I should have had this marked where I wanted to go to. But he does talk about it, and I'm just kind of trying to get your guys' opinion on it. Like, I had this. I get this every once in a while anyways, and usually I do just have like a piece of hard candy stuck on it and it's fine, because I think my blood sugar does go down a little bit, and my sister has that problem too, so I think it might be just genetics, how we are. But this is what it says about blood sugar. It occasionally happens that the blood sugar drops below normal, and we have seen this in patients who have had abnormally high blood sugar before treatment, which I don't know because I don't check my blood sugar. Such an attack of hypoglycemia is almost identical with the one seen in diabetics who have taken too much insulin. The attack comes on suddenly. There is the same feeling of lightheadedness, weakness in the knees, trembling, and unmotivated sweating. But under HCG, hypoglycemia does not produce any feeling of hunger. All these symptoms are almost instantly relieved by taking 2 heaped teaspoons of sugar. In the course of the treatment, the possibility of such an attack is explained to those patients who are in a phase in which a blood sugar drop may occur. They are instructed to keep sugar or glucose sweets handy, particularly when driving a car. They are also told to watch the effects of taking sugar very carefully and report the following day. This is important because anxious patients whom such an attack have been explained are apt to take sugar unnecessarily. Okay, so when the symptoms are quickly relieved by sugar, this is proof that they were indeed due to an abnormal lowering of the blood sugar, and in that case there is no increase in the weight in the following day. We always suggest that sugar be taken if the patient is in doubt. So, that is one issue that I'm having, and I don't want to eat sugar. Like, that's not what I want. And so yesterday it started happening around 10:30, and I was like, I'm just going to eat my apple right now. I mean, apples are high in sugar. So I figured, that would help it, and it's not like the same kind of sugar that, a chocolate bar is, where that goes instantly into your blood, but I figured, okay, maybe an hour later I'll feel better, and it never went away. So, and then I did eat my strawberries as well later that night. So, I don't know what you guys, if any of you have experience with any of this, if you feel this, but I'm thinking maybe I should just eat like a little square of chocolate or something. That's actually the only candy I have in my house. I don't have like a hard candy. I could get some, but we don't really eat that stuff anymore, so it would be kind of a waste. But I did buy stuff to make s'mores during my fat loading, so I have marshmallows too. So that's what I have, and I don't know what you guys think about that. I'm gonna give it probably another day, and tomorrow if I'm still feeling like that, I'll probably have like a square of Hershey's bar or whatever. I don't really want to. I hate feeling like I'm cheating. That is in protocol to do that, so it still is in pop, and I'm not cheating, but I would just feel like I was cheating, and it would probably make me hungry for more of that type of stuff. So if I can get your opinion on that. The other thing I've been having, I have actually one more thing too that I want to talk about. And this happens every time I do the HCG, is my heart like flutters. And it didn't do it at all until just this morning. And last round it did it the whole entire round. And P3 even, and it finally stopped doing it in like the end of P3. So, it's kind of scary. I mean, your heart fluttering is not a good feeling. It's not something that you want to experience, I guess. And the heart's not something you want to mess around with. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for that, and seeing if, I think it's better now that I've lost a lot of weight. Like, it's not as hard on my heart, like losing weight anymore. So I think that's why it isn't really happening this time at all. But it did happen today. So if you guys, any of you other guys have had that, it's hard to explain. I'm not good at explaining anything really, pain or symptoms of any kind. But that fluttering is what I experienced. So kind of like it skips a beat, and before it would happen all day, every day on my last round. I'm surprised I never talked about it on my videos. Maybe I did on my vlogs, but and then the other thing I did want to mention is that my muscles are really sore, especially in my legs, and I have to stretch my legs out every night, and my cramps just started getting bad again. Sorry guys. So my muscles are just really, really sore, and I don't know why. I'm not exercising on this round. I tried and it felt really crappy, so I realized that I can't do it. Oh, sorry, I just gotta change my position with these cramps. Anyways, so my legs are really sore, and I don't know if anybody else has had that problem, and it does talk about that in here as well. And it says towards the end of a full course, which it isn't the end for me, but I guess I have lost a huge amount of weight. I mean, 20 pounds, including load weight, so that might be why I'm experiencing it. It just says they don't feel breathlessness or exhaustion, but that their muscles have to work harder. It disappears after the end of treatment, which for me, I'll be working out hardcore again, so it'll probably only get worse in Q3, which is good. The removal of fat makes the muscles too long, so in order to achieve a certain skeletal movement, say the bending of an arm, the muscles have to perform greater contractions than before. So I guess that's why, but I was just curious to see if anybody else is having that issue as well. So anyways, I've probably rambled on enough. If you guys could comment on the blood sugar thing, And the heart thing, especially, those things are concerning. I would really appreciate it, and if anyone else has any ideas for cramps or anything, I would love to hear them. So stay pop, everyone. Have a great weekend. It's kind of sad that I'm in the normal weekend now. Half of my 4-day weekend is over, but it'll be okay. So have a great one. Stay pop.